One of the telltale signs that God is calling you to move or anything, because sometimes it's not just about moving, it's just like guidance in life. You have to start paying attention to repetition, because God is repetitive. If you pay attention in the Bible, he repeats himself over and over again, just like a parent does. We are parents, most of us. We repeat ourselves again and again and again to our kids because they don't hear us the first time. They might hear it, but they're not listening. Hearing and listening is two different things. Okay. And then listening into obedience is a whole nother thing. Like, so you're going to get repetition. Like, you're going to keep seeing all of a sudden, and it's just going to seem like all of a sudden you start to notice that this thing keeps swarming you down. You're going to get swarmed down, and your resources where you are going to dry up. Like, a lot of stuff might start falling apart. You might doors start closing. When now all of that stuff is happening, things seem like it's falling apart. You losing everything. Resources drying up when you once was just up. But all of a sudden, it's like nothing is happening. Or you keep applying for places, applying for jobs. You get rejection after rejection. That is God telling you that that place is no longer for you. Just like for applying for jobs. If you keep applying for jobs, and you're not getting a call back, maybe because God is telling you is your season of working those type of jobs, working in the 9-to-5 lifestyle, whatever, those days are over. He's calling you into something new. Okay, I already told y'all a lot of stuff about to go down in the world. So God is transitioning his people over so that when all of this stuff happens, his remnant remains and can carry out his will to rebuild this place. So it's important to just follow what he's saying in this hour. Like, if he's telling you to go somewhere, just like me, like I did that word for y'all the other day about God telling y'all to move to Texas. And now I'm starting to feel like he want me back there. And I'm like, bruh, I don't want to go. And then this is how you also know. You know it's not you. Because you literally might not want to do this stuff. You like literally might want to work a job, but it's like not happening. It's like it goes against what you want to do. That's how you know it's not you. You know it's the power of the Holy Spirit, which is stronger than all of us. Okay, so we know that's how you will know, is that you'll just start, like, it's, you don't want to do it, but you feel a strong urge to, and you keep getting swarmed down. You're going to get swarmed down. When I first had moved to Texas 3 years ago, that's the same thing that happened. All of a sudden, I started seeing Texas everywhere. When he called me to Houston, the one that he'll put people in your path that, like, they might have a shirt on. Just like this, life is a journey. So your name could be Journey. Like, you got to start to, or he's taking you on a journey, or you got to start paying attention to this, like the smallest things that you'll just pay attention to the repetition. Like the word endurance for me right now. The word endurance continually like swarming me, and I'm like, okay, what's up? I know that this is what this journey has been about, because maybe that's why you call it. I'm like, because I feel like he want me back in Texas, because all of a sudden I'm being swarmed down. But then it's like it could be spiritual meaning too, because I know why he sent me to Texas the first time or whatever, and I know it could be this. It's just certain things that I'm like, is it just a spiritual thing? Like we closing out the spiritual chapter that we started in Texas, or is it like you literally want me to go back there to finish there or something? Like, I don't know. But as the days go on, it gets intensified. So if you questioning today, God, you really want me here? You're gonna start he's gonna swarm you down. When he wants something, when he really wants your attention, or he wants you to do something, he's not going to let up. He's very persistent. He's going to keep on putting it in your face, put it in your stuff. You be minding your business, scrolling online. You try to mind your business, yet this stuff keep minding your business. Like, you try to mind your own business, yet you can't even mind your business without keep seeing Texas or seeing whatever that state is that he calling you to. Or whatever it is. You just can't even mind your business, and all of a sudden that stuff just get to popping up on your line. God knows where you are at all times and what you're doing at all times, and he knows where your attention is. So even if you distracted, he's still going to drop it right in the midst of your distraction, which is like most of us, social media is a distraction. Or your kids. Listen to your kids. Your kids get the same stuff sometimes. It's the Holy Spirit speaking through them. Dreams. My daughter, and that's why I said, like, I think he want me back in Texas. Because my daughter literally, right as I was waking, like right as I came back inside, and I was in my head, I wasn't saying this out loud. I was like, God, if you want me back in Texas, lead me to it in the word. Like, lead it to me in the word. I need confirmation from the word. But literally, as I was saying this in my head, right immediately, my daughter had woke up. My daughter woke up and said, Mommy, I had a dream. He speaks through her, like I be needing her with me, because he speaks through her through dreams. I don't dream for real. I get visions, or like I'm just real in tune with nature and like signs and stuff, words. So the way he speaks to me, or just like it'll just come into my head without me thinking about it or something. But for her, she get dreams. So she said, literally, she woke up and said, Mommy, I had a dream that we what she said, Mommy, I had a dream that we went back to Texas, and I went back to that school, and I had my suitcase with me, and they said, welcome back. And this was our first school when we was in Houston. It wasn't when we was in Dallas. That was the one that we was in Dallas longer than we was in Houston. But I keep feeling like he want me back in Houston. Because I like it better in Houston than Dallas. Even though it's more humid in Houston. But it's more tropical for me in Houston. And I'm trying to be where it's tropical at. That's why I'm like, why you moving me from Florida? I don't want to move from Florida. Like, and even when I first moved here, this, like, how I knew, it's like all of a sudden, Florida license plate appearing in Baltimore, and then in the areas that it was in, it was like, wow, all of a sudden I keep seeing Florida tags like over and over again. It just like was swarming me, you know. But a lot of this stuff is to build up your endurance. I don't know, maybe that's another word that's gonna be coming soon, because like when I keep getting repetition like this, just like something else, and I don't know if he need me to say it now, but the Jennifer, I don't know, maybe I need to say it, Jennifer, something to Jennifer, because that name keeps swarming me down. I cannot escape that name all day today and yesterday. That name was swarming me down. So I don't know, like, if Jennifer, if your name is Jennifer and you're watching this and you wondering if you should be moving, yes, this is your call to move, to go. I know I did that video yesterday about somebody's plotting on you. So if, like, I don't know if this is a part of that or something else. We'll see as the days go on, because God he reveals as the days go on and as time go on, like it just start dropping on you. It'll just come. But so we'll see what that's about. But I know in that video, it's something with Arizona too, because Arizona, but I know, like, that's definitely, I don't know, because too, and then it's the thing too, because all three of the places that I have moved, all three of the states that he has told me to move to, well, not all three, but people that's connected to me have mentioned these places long before I went. And especially the number one person, my BD, is the one who like was the catalyst to my whole journey. And he's the one who has said Texas to me. He the first person who ever mentioned Texas to me before I end up moving there. And then the same thing before I left this last time to move to Florida, he had mentioned something about Arizona. He was like, why don't you just go to Arizona? Like, you know, trying to be funny or whatever. But I actually ended up leaving, but I didn't go to Arizona. So I'm like, and then I talked about Arizona in that video yesterday. And then I'm on some scrolling online. Boom, here comes something about Arizona again. So I don't know, but it be stuff like that, but that will happen. And then you ask God, like, okay, is this for me? Is it not? Like, and then he's going to speak to you. And like, you'll know God is speaking because like you just hear the repetition. Your kids, like my little daughter, stuff that she watching is always seem like it's speaking to me at random moments. Like something that they'll say in the show that she's watching will be exactly like a confirmation for me about something. And it just be so crazy. So you just got to really listen. Like you got to have your ears open, eyes open, so you can receive what's being said. And then he's gonna continue to show you and guide you and lead you. So you don't have to worry, even if you don't know all of the steps and exactly detail for detail. You don't need to know detail for detail. The detail that you need is trusting in him to lead you and just being obedient and submissive and following what he's saying to do, even if it don't make sense. Okay? It's not gonna make sense right now, but at the appointed time, it will. So just listen.